Our first core value is about the Great Commission and then also adhering to biblical truths. And it was interesting, several years ago, I was talking to a young person about the Great Commission, and he said, "What is the Great Commission?" And I was surprised. And the Great Commission is something that we shouldn't take for granted that everybody understands. And it's really when Jesus talked to his disciples right before he left to go to heaven, and he gave them a plan, and the Great Commission was to go and make disciples. It wasn't to stay, to wait. It was really to go. There was an action. And it was also to train them. And one of the things that we do here at Lifeline, Lasting Change and Crosswinds, is we want to make sure our staff are prepared to fulfill the Great Commission. Our goal is not for them to shove their faith down someone's throat. We believe we can do more damage when we do that than anything else. So part of our training is to make sure that when that opportunity arises, and generally it's in crisis, when something's going wrong and that child or that family goes, "Why do you do what you do?" Or, I don't understand. I've heard that story before. Our goal is to run through that door when that happens. But sometimes we never share our faith, but we want to be prepared. The second thing is adhering to biblical truths. I always tell our staff, if we're not doing something that adheres to the Bible, we want you to tell us. And there's times we're going to mess up. And that's a guarantee. We're going to mess up. Many, many times there's conflict. And as Christians, we kind of think having conflict is bad. And we decide we're going to talk to 9 people about it, or we're going to put it on a prayer request. We're going to tell everybody else other than the person I'm dealing with. So one of the examples I use for adhering to biblical truths is I want you to go to the person. I want you to talk to them about it. If you can't work it out, then the Bible says I'm supposed to bring back my Christian brothers. There's a process. And those are the two things that are very, very important. We're very, very committed to the Great Commission, being prepared and going and making disciples. And the second of all, we're very, very serious about adhering to biblical truths.